So I just want to quickly say something just before my Canon camera's about to, I think the battery's really low. So yeah, just be positive, be focused, drive yourself forward, be determined, don't think about anyone else is thinking. Stand out, like I said before, I'm trying to get the swooshy hairstyle look, which I'm almost accomplished now. I'm looking at a lot of things. I'm telling myself, even when I was watching the World Cup the other day, all these guys had short haircuts. They all had really, the Argentinian team, including Messi, they all had the same haircut, the same barbers, the same fade, exactly the same haircut. I'm looking back to the 70s, back to the George Best, back to the Three Lions song where they're talking about George Best and Moore, Bobby Moore and stuff and whatever. Before I was born, obviously. But that song came out in '96, so exactly 30 years after last won the World Cup. But this hairstyle needs to come back. I wish I belonged in the 70s, where underpasses were being built, where all these guys had these amazing long swishy hairstyles, which I think are what human beings are meant to have. I think biologically speaking, we're meant to make the most of what we've got, or what make the most of what you're biologically given. Hair on your head. That's one of the last places that hair really remains, especially in this thickness and everything. And I think I still don't know the biological reason why men have beards, but I think we've got to appreciate what we've got and not have a short haircut. Like I said, each to their own. But for me, I'm done with the trend. It's almost like a thing for me where I'm only going to ever get a scissor cut maybe until next summer. I don't know. But I'm really trying to grow my hair out. I'm trying to experiment, because the short haircut, I've told over and over again, each to their own. But I just think it looks so bland and boring. And I feel like hair looks darker and fuller and thicker and juicier, and it just sort of looks all round better. And I think biologically you've got to use what you're biologically given. So I'm using what I've been biologically given, nice thick juicy dark hair, making the most of it. And I feel kind of special, and I feel like the swishy hairstyle needs to come back. But even then, it's because it's winter, and I feel like this protects my brain more. Hair is on the head to protect the brain. I told you I don't really like beanie hats, but I think whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you want to stand out, whatever makes you feel special, important, whatever suits you better, whatever style you want to do, whatever way you want to look, where you want to style your hair, how short you want it to be. We all have our likes and dislikes, but I just feel, for me personally, this is something that does perhaps need to come back into fashion, because men with long hair, specifically the middle length style with it swishing. I'm not talking about necessarily men with long hair down to their shoulders. I'm not talking about a long style where you have a middle part. I'm specifically talking about the sort of framed hairstyle where it swishes over, where you have a fringe, bangs what they call it, I suppose, sometimes fringe, bangs, whatever. I'm not talking about having really short at the back and the sides and having a floppy front at the top. I'm generally speaking having it similar lengths all over. This is something I'm trying to bring back. This guy, the magician from that trip from 2013 to 2016, Ben Allen, I've seen him, and he has swishy hairstyle. I've seen the Beatles, I've seen the Kooks, MGMT, old bands. I've seen the 70s football stars, Bobby Moore, George Best, with this hairstyle. Even Diego Maradona, he had a long hairstyle, and I'm thinking, I want this again. I want this. I don't want a short haircut. I've had it, and I want to feel, I want to experiment, because long hairstyle for men has been shunned. And I'm trying to, it works, but I've done my beard to 1mm. It's not fully clean shaven to the skin. I've done it to 1mm though, so it's good as nothing really. Because I've done it to 1mm. It's as good as, like I said, it's sort of as as good as I can do it really. It's good as it goes. Because if I went clean shaven to the skin, I have to do like 20 videos. But at the moment, I didn't really want to. But yeah, I think that's important. No one makes you stand out, makes you feel unique, and be yourself, and don't listen to what anyone else thinks. Say don't compare yourself to other people, because if I was comparing myself to other people, I'd be getting I'll be getting a short faded haircut, just like every other guy my age, or just about every guy now has a short haircut, whether it's faded or whether it's just a 4 or 5 back and sides. You don't really see guys with a mid-length style with the fringe. You just don't see it. And thankfully I'm not. I've realised what's happening. I don't see any men with this hairstyle or this hairstyle. I don't see any men looking like this. 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 But that's the thing. I've sort of woken up to it. And also getting a haircut is a bit awkward for me, because I don't want to go to a Turkish barber, whatever. Anyway, do you, and just be yourself and experiment a little bit. If you've always had short back and sides, why grow your hair out with a fringe? The afro hairstyle is quite a tight curly hairstyle. Perhaps people are copying that and saying the faded haircut on someone who's black might work for someone who's white. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just saying the afro curly hairstyle, tight afro kind of hairstyle, that works perhaps with a faded haircut better than if you've got straight wavy hair. So perhaps that's caught on a little bit with the community. But if you've got wavy hair, I haven't got really curly. I haven't got afro hair obviously, but I haven't got straight hair like a Chinese person. I've just got wavy hair. So it depends what But do whatever makes you feel best, and be happy and content with yourself. Do whatever makes you feel stand out, makes you feel unique. Because I'm trying to feel like I want to stand out and I want to look different. I want to look different to every other guy. My hair isn't even that long. Long is like down to your shoulders. My hair isn't even that long. I have been going out for 4 months, but it's still not that long. Either way, each to their own, and yeah, do whatever makes you feel positive, makes you feel good, whatever's good for your mental health, whatever makes you feel like you stand out. And going out feel like you're the only one in the world, which is what everyone should feel like, that they're the only one of them, and they're not unlike anyone else. That's the best positive way to look at things, and hope people see it the way I do.